Hello there, people of the internet. It is not Thursday, it's Wednesday. The girls are at Mom and Dad's, and Ariana and I...
I had a lot of doctor's appointments this morning, me and Rennie.
This afternoon.
Yes. And Ryan and I went out to Target to get a couple things, because we're finally starting to get things for the girls' room makeovers. I noticed, not just for the fact that like it's time to switch the girls, she's outgrowing her bed.
Ari?
No, Ren.
Oh.
Well, Ari is.
Ari is
Ari's
too,
long outgrown her bed, but Ren is outgrowing her little sidecar bed too. But now we're gonna go to the farmer's market. We're gonna get some food.
Are you ready?
We need some fruit in our life. I just fed her before we get her back in her car seat. And I was sitting here, I was like, wow, this is like major like flashbacks to Rev. And we had a vlog.
Does Mommy want to tell them about your stats from your doctor's appointment?
Yeah, she had her 6-month doctor appointment. And she was 56th percentile, I believe, for weight. And 70 something. This is third kid problem. She was 16 pounds, 8 ounces. I remember that.
Okay, off to Costco. Mommy's gotta get your car seat first.
Look at you. I'm trying to get him.
And since Ari is not with us, Miss Ren gets to ride in the big girl seat for the first time ever.
Well,
Well,
this is her like
today is the first time ever.
Yes. We did put the infant insert back in and move it down correctly and everything, but it's just a pain in the butt pulling that out, and eventually we are, like, as we get closer into summer here, we're gonna switch out her into a convertible and turn Ari around so that we can have them all in here.
Little Miss Cutie Patootie. Hi. You're so cute. You're enthralled with this camera, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, no, we're good.
We lost that.
Look. Oh, they just lined up.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work. We need some fruit snacks.
We got some fruit snacks.
Coconut almonds. Look at this one. She fell asleep in the car from the farmer's market to Costco. I didn't even mention. We're at Costco. But she fell asleep in like a 10-minute drive, and then Ariana was able to transition her into said stroller.
We've never been able to transition any of our kids from a car seat to somewhere else.
Anywhere. And then continue to sleep after the fact.
Funny story. I edited down, I thought, didn't it feel like we filmed a lot on Wednesday?
Maybe.
It did to me. But apparently when I edited it down, it was only like 3.5 minutes long. There was more than that in footage, but only like 3.5 minutes of usable footage. So instead I went to Instagram, asked you guys for questions, and so I got a bunch of them. If your spouse was a superhero, who would they be and why? He would want to be Wolverine.
Oh dear. And why is that?
Because that's what you always say, you'd want to be Wolverine. You like Wolverine.
Yes, you're right. You'd be my Wonder Woman.
I'd be Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be Wonder Woman, but thank you.
I know nothing about Wonder Woman. What about, I can't think of what her name is. The blue girl. Jennifer Lawrence played her.
Mystique?
Yeah.
I would not be Mystique.
No.
She's weird and messed up. She's got daddy issues.
Yeah? That's a good way to put it. That is a very good character assessment, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Really though, what others are there?
I don't know, but I feel like out of the ones you
There's
mentioned.
Black Widow.
Yeah. Catwoman.
Oh, Catwoman.
I wouldn't be Catwoman. I feel like Storm is the only one I could associate with.
Storm. Yep.
She's got her person that she hangs out with.
Yep.
And when she needs to help, she helps.
She gets stuff done when it needs to be done. That's a good point. Storm. Storm it is.
Next question. Does YouTube bring in a lot of extra money for your family? Not right now.
Decent amount. Yeah, not so much the last few months, because it was a pretty hefty pay cut with all the nonsense YouTube stuff.
Yeah, don't do YouTube if you're only in it for money.
No.
Because like our AdSense after the whole like family vlogger thing and then removing comments and stuff went down by like more than half. And that's happened to like creators pretty much across the board in our like family content. So yeah, right now not so much, but like when you do sponsorships with like some companies, yeah, you can make a good amount.
The endeavor as a whole.
The endeavor as a social media influencer.
So the whole business, yeah, the whole business of being a social media influencer, it can pay well. It takes a lot of work to get to that point.
It's a lot more work for the money.
Yes. I mean, obviously, there's people that, you know, they do a lot of work, but they get to a point that they can live on it entirely. And then, you know, it essentially becomes exponential growth at a certain point, which at that point, yeah, it definitely pays off. But there's other times that, you know, we've been in it for 5 years and it's a decent amount of our overall income. But
there's certain things we're not willing to do.
Right. Let's put it this way. Nobody could look at our channel or look at what we do or tell us that you guys are just in it for the money. Because there are so many things that we have decided not to do specifically because we don't just care about the money. I mean, yes, the money's nice, but it's more of like a perk, I guess. Because yeah, if we had taken certain steps, we could be making at least double, if not significantly more than what we make currently.
And let me tell you, when you decide to become vegan and shop ethically, you dwindle the amount of companies you can work with by a large amount.
And it'd be nice if YouTube wouldn't screw themselves over and therefore screwing like all the creators.
Yeah, essentially it's like we went back 2 years.
Yeah.
Even view-wise, like our views cut more than in half. And a lot of other creators are experiencing the same thing, which like angers me because there's 1 to 2 to 2,500 of you guys that all of a sudden aren't seeing our content, that normally enjoy it and watch every video. That's a lot of people. Like 1,000 to 2,500 people is kind of the average of what we're missing right now that just aren't getting our content all of a sudden. It's just really frustrating. Especially when like we obviously understand why they did what they did, but like we weren't doing that. And so we kind of got punished because of that small percentage.
One of the questions is, are you guys homeschooling? So this is a question we've asked numerous times.
Yeah.
Or we've been asked numerous times and we've answered numerous times. But actually just the other night, Arianna and I were talking about it. And there is a good possibility that down the road we will send Rev and maybe the others to a private school. Obviously that, you know, we check out, we vet, we make sure that they line up with our beliefs and all this stuff. But like one of the purposes we were talking about it for is Rev is extremely intelligent. And it's like, it's mind-boggling how intelligent she is, how great of a memory she has.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Basically, like, what we've discussed is trying to get Rev into a private school that's going to encourage her and really stimulate her mind. And
basically, we've discussed, though, that, like, Revelyn, we think would actually, and we've said this before, that, like, we would see what was best for our kids at that time.
Right.
And we've never been like a totally, we're only ever homeschooling and they're never leaving the house to learn. Like we even talked about we were going to put them in homeschool enrichment program so that if we ever did feel that they should be put into like a normal kind of schooling, that they would be kind of used to it already. And so we've just kind of been watching Revelyn. And right now, I think Ari would do the best homeschooling.
Right.
But Revelyn, I don't think so. I think that she would do good homeschooling, but I think that she would do best in a not public school. She would definitely not do well in a public school because she can't sit still. She has to like move around and do things, and she definitely wants to like follow her own interests. But there are some private schools in our areas that do child led learning and stuff like that still, and allow them to move about. But they have access to more tools, and she gets to be around other people more often. It's on the discussion table now, but not like decided or anything like that.
And along with that comes, you know, a significant dollar amount that needs to be paid out for that.
Yes.
So, you know, there's things that need to be worked out for that to even be a possibility. But it's on our minds. It probably will happen at some point in the near future, just a matter of when and where.
So to answer your question, right now, yes, our children are homeschooled. They'll never go to public school.
No, never.
Public school here in North Carolina is actually even worse than Illinois.
Yep.
But they may go to a private school that's not a traditional private school even. Like a very STEM-based kind of learning private school.
You're about to see a special guest.
She just woke it up.
Hi.
Did you wake up, pretty girl?
Do you see yourself?
No, she's looking at Arianna thing. You look so tired.
Yeah.
She scratched her eye today too. Oh wait, that's this eye. Why does this eye look all puffy?
Oh, no.
She
was sleeping on it.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay. Well,
I think that was long enough.
Yep, I think that's going to be it for this video.
If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you are new and you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, then make sure you go over to our page, hit that follow button, and turn on notifications. At the end of this video, it will show you how to do that, and we will see your wonderful faces on Tuesday.
Bye.